Hello everyone. There I was, late at night, tucked into my bed, scrolling on YouTube on my television, okay? Because I've been doing that now. Screen's not great, so I've been looking on my TV because eyeballs hurt. I found a video of this person that made Palm Pals. They made their own Palm Pal. Great. Immediate subscribe. Love their videos. I did a deep dive into their YouTube channel. Not to be creepy, I promise. So I'm watching their videos, right? I'm going to copy you, not because I'm trying to steal your style or your vibe, but because I like that you have every week, you're like, I'm gonna do a fun little project, make a video out of it. And I like that. Because in my brain, I go, I need a brand. I have to do one thing. If I do crafting, I'm a crafting channel. If I do drawing, I'm a drawing channel. Doesn't have to be that way. I didn't know that. So now I'm going to attempt to do what that person's doing. This is their name, by the way. They're so cool. But I saw that they were taking like thrifted furniture and like thrifted pieces and like painting it and making it look like this really cool like vintage look that I also really love. And so I was like, I could do that with like those little tiny like jewelry box, but they're not, like, you can't fit very much in there, but they're little tiny wood boxes that like open and close. I could do that. So that's what we're gonna do today. But first we need to go get them. So we're gonna go on a little field trip and you're gonna come with me. So let's go. Our first stop is Goodwill. As we step past the pile of used cigarettes, we go to the back of the establishment to see what they have today. This includes, and is not limited to, ice skates, a turning red doll, wood box, mole riding a car, weird frames, DS styluses, wooden doll, What Do You Meme 90 Day Fiance edition, a very cool CD holder, kinda cool, kinda creepy looking plates, and a horrific paper mache mask. I also looked at the DVDs to see what I could find. We're gonna take a little detour, alright? Because I wanna show you. I wanna show you my DVD collection. First of all, we have, I fit them in here. And I'm gonna have to put them in a new place, actually, because it's a whole thing. First of all, we have People movies, which is what I affectionately called them when I was a kid. So we have The Avengers, because Tom Hiddleston. Say no more. And then we have Julie and Julia. I really like this. I highly recommend this movie if you haven't seen it. It's very cute. They don't make movies like this anymore. Pirates of the Caribbean. I could talk about the one scene, spoilers. If you haven't seen it, skip this part. The scene where Jack Sparrow is like dueling Barbossa in the moonlight. Animated films. Okay? I have Frozen because I actually do think Frozen's a decent movie. I know it turned into like a franchise and everything, but I actually do like the movie. Also, I had this since I was like a child. So technically, I didn't actually have to buy this. I got Tangled. This one I got from a thrift store. Love Tangled. It's so funny. I also have Cars. This I also owned when I was, a child. I haven't seen this movie in a really long time. I might give it another go. And I also have the Looney Tunes show. If you've never seen the Looney Tunes show, you better get on that, okay? This is the funniest show that I've ever seen. This show is so funny. We have Lilo and Stitch, obviously. I wasn't able to watch this movie for a really long time because my mom didn't like that there were aliens in it. Anyway, I decided to watch it after I graduated high school. When I was technically an adult. I was like, I could do whatever I want. And the first thing I decided to do was watch Lilo and Stitch. Wow, crazy adult move. I also met the director, and the voice of Stitch. I met him. I didn't meet him in person, but he did a talk with us over Zoom at my college. Okay, I also have Mulan. Also great movie. I love Mushu. He's my favorite. Sleeping Beauty. Look at this. I don't know if you can see. I will say some of the older Disney movies, a little bit boring. But that's because that's how movies were at the time. For kids, they were just kind of, it's, The backgrounds in this film, they're just so stylistic. And now we're getting to the big three, okay? Dibbles, I'm really busy right now. If you can hear this on the video, that's gonna be really funny. These are my 3 favorite 2D animated movies of all time. Coming in at number 3 is The Lion King. I had a phase where I loved lions. Oh, my goodness, I would collect lions. Hyperfixation, if you will. Okay, so these two. Second place. This is really hard for me. Second place mostly because this one doesn't really give me nostalgia as much as the other one does. Glen Keane! If you don't know who Glen Keane is, you're insane. Look it up. Tarzan. Also, my dad bought this for me, so thank you. All of the songs slap! And if you don't think that's true, go watch it again. Just because the characters don't sing it doesn't mean the songs aren't amazing, okay? Number 1 favorite 2D animated movie is The Little Mermaid. I watched this movie so much when I was a child. And this is actually the one that I had when I was a kid. You can tell because it's a little bit beat up. But this is actually the one that I had, and I just think it's so pretty. And then we have the Piece de Resistance, the Gilmore Girls entire series collection. I watched this for the first time like 6 months ago, and it changed my life. Oh, and then also the whole reason why I'm doing this is because I got a new DVD when we went to Goodwill together. We saw some crazy things. Remember that? Anyway, I got Paper Moon. If you've never seen this movie, I highly recommend it. I'm going to pitch it to you, okay? 1920s scam Bible salesman meets young girl who smokes cigarettes. Sounds interesting, does it not? We're going to go back to the video now. Next, I tried the Dollar Tree, and while they did have some cool Monster High figures, they had no boxes, so I had to go down to Mr. Michael himself and see what he had there. He had a bunch of new fabric and the wooden boxes I was looking for. Yeesh. Now, before painting, I covered the boxes in gesso. This was when I thought I would be painting 2 boxes. I only ended up painting 1. This is what I'm going for. Okay? I think I actually do want to add like a little ring thing in there. But this is what I'm going for. You know? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Hand painted, go away. Hand painted, like look at that one. Oh my god, so pretty. I also thought I would be adding a ring holder to the inside. However, my glue exploded and it was not working. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh, okay. Good thing my new craft mat is double-sided. Freaking freak accident. Anyway, this shouldn't be an issue because I'm gonna varnish it anyway. After so many inconveniences, it's finally done. Here it is. Isn't she a beaut? Look at that. Look at that. Just wait. Look at that. I think I achieved my goal. I think this looks like my inspo pictures pretty good. My friend said that it had Tangled vibes. And she's onto something there. Please subscribe if you are not subscribed, because I will be attempting to do more things like this, because I thought this was pretty fun. This is pretty fun, and it worked pretty well. And then also, if you would like to own this piece of art, go over to my Etsy, because I am selling things that I make over there, including this, dishes, some keychains. So if you're interested, go over to my Etsy. It's pretty cool. Also, please go follow me on TikTok. I need more followers over there. My sister has a TikTok account of her cat, and she has an astronomical amount more followers than me. I think that's unfair. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!